This is your 1 minute warning. You got 1 minute. You got 1 minute. So do whatever you're doing. Get yourself comfortable for an interesting show. Get comfy. It's FlatCap Fridays. Evening, everyone. Hope you're doing all right. Lovely to see you all in chat. Thanks for joining me. You know what it is. You know it's that time. It's nearly 9 p.m. It's time for FlatCap Fridays. Dancing with Susan. Here we're dancing with Susan. moving, grooving to the beat. She's been at work all day, she's got sore feet. Skibbity bop, bop, bop. Oh, yes, yes, yes. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I don't know why it does that. Why does it do that? Anyway, it refreshes. Anyway, good evening, welcome, hi. How are you doing all right? Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's lovely to see you all. I feel like I haven't done this in a while. I'm getting really bad at missing weeks, but it's not intentional, I promise. It's just kind of happened. I'm not muted before anyone asks. Lovely to see your names in chat. Thanks so much. What are we doing tonight? What are we doing? Well, first of all, it's really warm, isn't it? And it's going to be even hotter this weekend, so please stay hydrated, drink plenty of beer. All right? There you go. Now, what are we doing this evening? Well, very simply, we're going to do some normal stuff. We've got no guests this week. We're going to talk a bit about what's been going on, what's going on next week, which should be fun, hopefully. If anyone turns up. If I've got any friends, they'll turn up. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to do a bit of news. Thanks to Aaron Badman for the news, because it's brilliant, and we're going to go through it. Well, brilliant. Maybe a bit of an overstatement there, but anyway, it's an interesting bit of news that we could talk about. We do have a bit of tech, a few bits and bobs I want to talk about, and some new things that are coming out, which is great. We do have a race, because this week's show is sponsored by that one there, Shy Tots. Shy Tots. Lovely Jane in chat. Safe to you, Jane. You get an early safe. You get an early safe. And then, obviously, like you've seen the thumbnail, I'm going to attempt. No, I am going to change the shell on a topside. I have a topside dual. I've had it for about a year or 2 years. It's the second topside I've had. The first one I just destroyed. I'm at 50,000 puffs. And the wonderful Andy Wilkinson from Dovpo UK, Dovpo BP Mods, Crossvape and everywhere else, because he's got his fingers in all sorts of pies and all sorts of holes. He's sent me a new shell, a green shell, which I'm very, very happy about, along with some other bits and bobs I want to show you guys as well. And we're going to attempt to change the shell. Now, I haven't done a shell change before. I've done a battery door change, but I've never done the shell change. And if I'm honest, I've only looked at it about half an hour ago, and I just looked at it. It's got the little funny screw head, so I found the screwdriver for that. That's all I've done. So we're going to be taking screws out left, right and centre in no particular order. Andy Wilkinson, I think he's away at the minute, so bless him. Hope you're doing all right, Andy. But if he sees any of it, he's going to be pulling his hair out, because he is the Dovpo Service UK guy. He can change these in like 15 minutes. So I'm not under pressure. I'm taking as long as I want. Just like you would at home as well. That's the plan. So yeah, that's the plan for this evening. Is everything streaming okay? I hope so. Can you even see me? Everyone's just saying hello to each other, and it's really, really nice. Oh, I can see me. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm an electrician. I'm not a flipping mod mechanic. Although that's what people like Stuart from Vape Smarter and Overkill mods. They should be called mod mechanics. It just sounds cool, doesn't it? Anyway. It only takes 15 minutes. I guess you would do it in... Shall I try? I'll try, Frog Prince. I will try my best to do it faster than 15 minutes, but I doubt it. No, last week. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do safeties in a minute. Hi, Bill. We'll do safeties in a minute. Last week was my wedding anniversary. So there wasn't a show, because that would just be mean. 11 years I've been married to a wonderful Mrs. FlatCap. She's in chat as well. Safe Gem. So yeah, 11 wonderful years. 16 or 17 years together. It flies by, doesn't it? Absolutely flies by. So yeah, we had the kids anyway at home, but we had a nice kind of Greek meal. We had a lovely Greek meal and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was really, really nice. That's why I didn't have a show, unfortunately. I daren't do a show on my anniversary, as I'm sure you can imagine. You can hear. Oh, you can. Oh, you can. Nice, from the Download Festival. Plaster's ready. I've already got a plaster on my hand. I'd already cut my hand yesterday, and you guys don't want to see cuts on my hands. So yeah, I've already got plasters. It's pretty though. It's a cute one, isn't it? I wasn't going to show you until we get to the table cam, but it's... Yeah, sorry, Lily. Mrs. Flatcaps was watching. She'd be like, where'd you get that plaster from? Andy, don't judge me. Actually, when I'm doing the shell change, I'm barely going to watch chat, because if I see Andy Wilkinson telling me how to do things, I'm going to mute him. Because I want to do it like if you were doing it at home and you've not watched a tutorial, you're just like, right, let me figure this out. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to figure it out. My glasses. I don't need I say I don't need glasses. I don't wear glasses. Maybe I should. Maybe I should get glasses. No, I'm pretty confident. But I'll show you that in a little while. You'll be at... Thanks, Lizzie. I do a buffet. Talk about where I've been, what's been going on. Do some safeties. Do the news. Do tech. Do a shell change. Do a Shy Tots race. All right? And it's already 9:05. We're good. What am I vaping on? First of all, I've got the new Mac. This is basically a new mirror for your house. You can put it up in your bathroom. Comes with a bracket. You can mount it on the wall, and then you can see yourself when you're brushing your teeth and all that kind of stuff. They've called it the Vaping M100S for some reason, but it's basically a bathroom mirror. Basically, it has the new. I don't know if it's new actually. I think it's the U-Force L tank. What have I done? Why am I getting photographs? It's the new U-Force L tank, which uses the PNP TW coils. What's the... Oh. Hello, Lily. Yes, it's got the PNP TW coils, which are a massive improvement, I would say, on the standard PNP coils. They're low resistance coils. You get 0.15 and a 0.2 in the kit. Very, very good. But they're like PNP size in a flipping massive tank like that. But they work really, really well, I've got to admit. But yeah, that's the mod. It's single 21700. It's very obviously drag style. You know, it is what it is. Review comes soon for that. In there, I've got, and I haven't said this in a while, Code Red. I've got Code Red in there. So that's Code Red. You see how geeky I am? I've even labelled it. Just, you know, just to make sure. That's sad, isn't it? That's, you know, when you're getting old when you're doing stuff like that. Next, still on the Ethos, which... How many puffs? I don't know how well you're going to see that. 7,000. 7,000. There you go. 7,258. Don't want to reset that. Whew. In there, I've got Alpha Lemelo Lemon. Amalfi Lemon. Guys, this stuff is really, really, really nice. Really, really nice lemony. It is quite sweet. But it's almost got like a weird sherbety kick to it. It's not sherbet, but it's kind of got... Because of the tartness and all that kind of stuff. It's one of my... Oh yeah, it's one of my new entries to the top 5 for sure. It's in my top 5. I don't know what else is in my top 5. There's Code Red, this, and there's a couple others. I need to reshuffle my top 5 favourite e-liquids of all time because they've changed over the years. So yes, I still, and the label on that. No, it's the Andreas where apparently there's been label issues. It's that one which I don't know. Oh yeah, don't scratch it. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But yes, if you did buy some Andreas from Legio X and the label was scratched, there's been a printing issue, but it's all good. There you go. Lee, you're 50. Looking well, mate. Lee, you're looking well for 50, buddy. I'm not scratching it anymore. That's basically what I'm vaping on. I have been on the Tighter X the last couple of days. Review's just gone out for that today, which was a bit pointless. I don't know why I did that because... I don't know, it's like putting a review out and then going live is a bit stupid. But I was kind of excited. I actually, I was quite pleased with my review of it, which sounds really sad, but I was pleased with how it all came out and everything. So I've got Giant Strawberry in there, but I'm barely vaping on it for today. I've got bored of it now. So anyway, massive thanks to Sean. I don't know if Sean's in chat, but thanks, Sean. I do appreciate it. I owe Sean big time for sending me that. It's really, really good. So that's that bit. What are we doing next? Oh yeah, safeties. Because you lot is, you know, you don't want to hear about all my nonsense all the time. You guys want to, you know, say hello and all that kind of stuff.
So the first thing we do on FlatCap Fridays is safety everybody in chat. Safe everybody. Have a wonderful show.
Do the FCV safe. 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 Do the FCV safe.
Do the FCV safe. Mark Hawes, I haven't tried. Excuse me. Do you know, I'm being clever now. I've got 2 chats open exactly the same. So when I open participants, I don't miss chat. I haven't tried Sweet Nirvana from Serendipity. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But well, it is very nice. Anyway, safeties first. Top of the list, Andy Wilkinson. Andy, how you doing? Safe, Andy. Safe to you, Ben M. How you doing? Safe, Bill Richards. Double safe for the Mr. Faxi. M's, how you doing, Faxi? Frog Prince, safe to you, buddy. It's me, Jackie. Oh, I want to send some hearts and some love and some rainbows to Jackie. I won't go into it's personal stuff, I guess. I don't really want to go into too much deal, but she's having a tough time. It's been a tough few weeks, hard things with family and all that kind of stuff. Sending you some love. Please send us some hearts in chat. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. We've all been through rough times, so yeah. Jackie, hope you're doing all right. Hope things get a bit better and a bit easier and all that kind of stuff. If there's anything anyone else can do, I know the Discord people have been offering their help. If you need anything, you know where we all are. Okay? Cool. I don't want to pull my microphone cable out. Nearly happened. Jane, save Shy Tot. Miss. I keep calling you Mrs. Shy Tots recently. It's like you're a school teacher. Safe Jane. Jack H, how you doing? Where's that baby? John Vaping Joker, safe to you. Just Josh, safe. How's Branded? And how's Vic's e-liquid? People keep asking in the Discord and you're not telling anyone. Kirk, I am. Safe to you, Kirk. Safely. How you doing, mate? Safely, Joe X. Safe Lizzie OX. Both of you in chat. And your names are together alphabetically. You guys think about this thing, don't you? Safe Mark H, how you doing? Mark Hawes, how you doing, mate? Matthew Smith, safe to you as well. Metal Vapes in the house. Are you still Dripper Labs #1? Let me know. Safe Craig Chambers, how you doing, buddy? Safe Jew Paul Dolling, how you doing? Rob G as well. Stuart Valentine, always, even if it's something he's probably not interested in, always leaves me a comment. It goes a long, long way, Stuart. You know I really appreciate it. I always enjoy your comments, even if it's like, yeah, good view, guys. It's a podcast, not for me. But it's cool. It's just nice that you've seen it and appreciate it. It really does mean a lot. I really appreciate it. So thank you, Stuart. Shreky in the house as well. Shrek, how you doing? Safe. Bunny safe. Pasty safe. And Will Shackleton safe. And I keep seeing Gary. I see you there. How you doing, Gary F? How you doing? Safe, everyone. There you go. I haven't done that in a while. The poll. If you haven't already voted on the poll, literally, there you go. Andy Wilkes as well. Jackie, if you need anything. Single or dual coil? It's close. Closer than I thought. I'll send you money, Stuart. Stuart, I hope to have some things come in soon enough. We'll see. Still the top spot. Nice one, Metal Vape. Single or dual coil? I was always a dual coiler, but I have noticed, not always I prefer single coil over dual coil nowadays, but with an RTA, smaller dual coil or a large single coil. I'm like, you know, large dual or a single large. Large dual coil doesn't always work in some RTAs, but it's smaller. There's no, you know, you don't always need the biggest coils. So yes, 219 sales. Wow. I think did Dripper Labs just hit? Was it 20,000? No, 2,000 or 20,000. Shreky, I can't remember. You should have had either. Oh, I know, Sean, but I like to make people choose. 2,000. Dripper Labs just done 2,000 sales. Well done, Dripper Labs. We're a big supporter on this channel, aren't we? Of Dripper Labs, so that's really good. We continue to hope the best for them. I won't end the poll. I'll just leave it going. Let's leave it rolling. Right, let's do some news. I need your input, your thoughts on this little thing. Massive thanks to Aaron Badman. We should do a news bumper first. Doing bumpers, remember that? Remember we used to do bumpers? Let's do another one.
I just wonder what this drilling is all day. I just want to watch the news and they just won't stop this drilling all day. It's really annoying.
Yeah, news. Okay, I haven't got long paragraphs of stuff to read. I've got a TikTok to show you, and I don't do TikTok, but Aaron Badman does. But no, this is not funny. They did crash the Wi-Fi. I've got good Wi-Fi now. I've got 900 meg. We're good. So, I might play this twice, but we'll play it once, talk about it. We'll really want your opinions, what your thoughts are, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I'm going to mute myself now.
The first is a crackdown on disposable vapes, also known as single-use vapes. From August this year, all vaping devices sold in New Zealand will need to have removable batteries so as to improve their safety. The upshot of that is that it will effectively curtail the availability of much cheaper single-use vapes that are popular amongst young people, and it'll make it more difficult for them to start and a real hassle for them to continue. The second step is to stop new vape shops setting up near schools in Marae. We want vapes as far away from the minds and reach of young people as possible. So any locations within 300 metres of schools in Marae will be off limits. The third is to tighten up on product descriptions. Words that appear to be designed to appeal to young people, like candy floss, won't be allowed. They'll need to be replaced with more generic and bland terminology. And finally, reusable vapes must have child safety mechanisms that would, for example, require a number of steps to activate them, something that a young person would have more difficulty doing. These changes will be phased in over the next 6 months to give the industry time to adjust to the new law.
Wingnut. Can you do that with your ears though? Watch. Anyways, it makes my hat move as well. Right, New Zealand. I should do this the whole show. I'll probably have a headache by the end. I'll just keep going. What, they're going to have padlocks. Okay. Initially, when I saw this, I thought, that's good. Okay, in my opinion, overall, I think it's pretty good. I think making things have to have a removable battery. So you have to have a separate battery to the device. Good. I like that because we're slowly... one thing that made me interested when Grim Green done a review on something recently, which was an internal battery device, and he was like, it's technically a justified disposable at the end of the day. Like eventually it's going to pack it in, you've got to bin the whole thing. So I was like, oh, yeah, he's made a fair point there. It's a bit excessive, but he's kind of made the fair point. So everything has to have its separate batteries. Good. There's another step for people to do, and for children a little bit trickier than just having something ready to go. The thing on the names, like Candy Floss, I think that's a tricky one. I think that's going to be very difficult to govern, and I think there's going to be plenty of loopholes. You could call things certain things that make them sound a bit kind of kidified in a way, but you know, only 1 in 10 can do that with ears. Yeah, I'm special. I'm going to read what you guys had. Really want your opinions. I'll play it again if I have to. It's not a problem. What about safety features on lighters so kids can use them? It took my 5-year-old sister to show my nan. Your 5-year-old sister taught your nan how to use it. Like the removable batteries only idea, like the ban from near schools. Description ban is daft. Child safety lock is daft. Most kids have more than me with tech. Yeah. Yeah, it's like when it was at Innikin or Aspire that they started doing the to be refillable, the tanks, there was like 2, you have to click and push and twist and stuff like that, and you know, put in a 5-pin digit code and stuff. I don't know, very tricky for them to try and police and manage, but I think they're achievable, and I think they'll be for the better. Vaping, it will no longer be as super accessible to everyone as it is currently, and that's what we're trying to get rid of, in my opinion. If things are too accessible, if any alcohol or drug is too easily accessible, then kids get their hands on it too easily. We're always going to have kids vaping. One way or another, they're going to get their hands on it. But it's just good to limit it. And I think overall what they're planning to do is pretty good. Overall, it's better than what they've currently got, and it's certainly better than what we've got at the minute with corner shops and all that, and teens vaping disposables. That's all they're vaping on. There's not many kids. There's not many 12-year-olds out there vaping on a Smock TFV 18 right now. Okay, on a dual 21700 Odin version 2. There might be 2 or 3, but there's not many. They're all on disposables. So that you see the difference. That's what we need. On my opinion, that's what we need. We need to do something maybe similar. I think just making everything removable batteries is a great step into getting rid of disposables. It would also get rid of a lot of pods. I don't know what will happen to pod systems. Thinking about that, actually, that's quite a big deal. How many pod systems have removable batteries? Yeah, for sure, you've got the slightly bigger ones, so the RPM, some of the Vupu, PNPs, that kind of stuff. But small form factor, just like, I don't know what this is one of the Vaporesso thingies. They'll all be gone. All these little pod systems that people enjoy. The Arguses, some of the Arguses are quite nice from Vupu. This one not so much, but they'll all be gone. Non-removable batteries. What are you going to fit in them? So actually, that's quite a major step. That'll be interesting. What else is really good, but is, I don't know. I mean, would they take stuff off you if they see me running around with that? The MVP5, they're going to go, no, you can't have that anymore, because I'll fight for that one. Interesting, I think. I agree they should make it less accessible to kids, but banning stuff never works. Yes, they should be safe as they are rechargeable battery. Well, China will have to start making 18 350s. 18 350 pod mods. They would be lovely. Not one Podo and has a removable battery. Exactly, Jackie, that's the problem. They are essential for new vapors too as the next step for disposables. New vapors don't want massive mods. Yeah. So that's probably the big thing, because one thing I try and focus on nowadays with smaller pod systems, and I've done recently it was an odd one really. It was the Q1 from a company called Vape HQ. There's only one There's only 2 more up for grabs, Shrekky. That was tailor-made for the disposable market. It didn't have a removable battery, but it had airflow adjustment, it had a pod that's refillable and all that kind of stuff. They wouldn't exist under this. And they're the things that are ideally made for the smoker. So you make a really good point there, Jackie. Pods would massively change if everything had to have a removable battery. That would be an interesting point. Andy Wilkinson straight in there with the Lightsaber X. I like it. I like it. Can you guys hear me? Am I loud enough? I should think so. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Do you want to watch it again? Nah, I don't want to watch it again. You can if you want. If you want to watch it again, just tell me now. Because it's good to digest these things. And I nearly shared this with like UK VIA and all those kind of guys and was like, but every time I comment on anything they put out, today we're talking to the blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, you talk about disposable. Is he going to clear disposable? They never reply. Never reply. Useless. The GOAT UK government won't do that. Probably not. But I think it's interesting that New Zealand have done it. And personally, I like to try and think that the UK is like a leader in these things. I kind of feel like New Zealand are now... What interested me about that little thing was he wasn't like shaming vaping. He wasn't saying it's dangerous. He wasn't saying they're bad. He was just trying to limit damage that it's potentially going to cause with children using them. And for that reason, I think it's a good idea. I think we have to be overly responsible for vaping now. We have to go over the top to keep everyone happy. We need to go, even potentially affecting ourselves. But in order to protect vaping and stop this crisis that could happen, we have to go over the top with it all. Just, and restrict everything and, just it's pathetic, but you got to play the game, in my opinion. Craig Brown, as we know, I've experience with kids getting hold of disposables. Ban them ASAP in this country. I'm with you. Freemax M Pro has a good child safety. Oh, it's got the lift and push and feel, not too much, but a bit of child. Yeah, I like it, Martin. Yeah, good shout. The spike it and the AA battery. Wow, do you know what? Some kids might go that way. There's better ways of banning stuff. Vape should only be sold in vape shops and get disposables out of corner shops. Yeah, I agree, Jackie. That would be probably... I think the disposables out of corner shops would be the best thing they could do. Keep them into vape shops. I think we'd all be happy if vape shops got the business and not corner shops as well. So maybe New Zealand have gone a bit over the top. But I still like it. I would still accept that if that came over here. If they did that over here, I would accept it and go, yeah, fair. Vape license, yeah. No, who's going to pay for that, Shrek? No one's going to pay for it. I've been told by a direct source that UK Vape are sponsored by tobacco companies. I mean, that's horrendous, isn't it? That is horrendous. It just makes you laugh, the whole thing. MTL HTC, how you doing? Safe. Anyone else who just popped in recently? Sam M, I see. How you doing, Sam M? Safe. That is all I'm doing for news because I've still got to do a thing and we've got to do some text. Let's do some tech, all right? Sorry. If anyone wants to talk about New Zealand thing, New Zealand politics, one fit in with the WHO. Ooh. Wants to ban disposables, not touch vapor. Nice, Martin. Oh, thanks for that info. That's cool. Let's do some tech. You guys are still talking. I'm like waffling with the next section. I'm panicking because I reckon the shell change is going to take me 3.5 hours.
So, I really want to see the latest tech. Is there anything good this week?
Right there. Oh dear, when you breathe out but vape and then... Anyway, let's do this very quickly. First of all, I have no information on the Aspire Flexus AIO, which is not an AIO in the terms we tend to be using them now. A lot of AIOs now seem to be more Boro AIOs. This is just it's like a drag thingy, basically, with a pod on top. But the bottom bit, it looks weird. Is it a display? I can't figure it out. I keep zooming in on it, but the quality of the picture's not very good. But anyway, Aspire with a mod and a pod mod on top. They're about 3 years behind everyone by the looks of things, but there you go. If you want a Flexus, what? A Flexus? I think I had the Flexus pod kit. Pretty good, but yeah, I don't know. HTC, the actual... we're going to go down to that in a minute. I'm going to be changing the whole outer shell of the topside jewel with a new one. So yeah, we're going to do that shortly. Next up, you guys have already seen this. Bogan's made a few sneaky peeks of this one. The new Suicide Mods Stubby X-Ray SE. I can't remember if it's 18650 or 21700. It's obviously basically it's based on the stubby. There's a few more cutouts. There's nice cutouts on the side. There's a little cross cutout on the bottom. You still got the removable cover for the display. Yeah, probably slightly bulkier than the original stubby. Probably similar, I guess, to the 21700. The stubby V26 million. No comment on that one, Shrekky. Do you know what the thing is? Right, I actually think that looks pretty nice. But I get what you're saying. 100% Shrek. That stubby is another hole I'm going to fall down. Yeah, it is, Gary, unfortunately, mate. It does look pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. And the purple one, I have the original, the OG stubby here in the purple colour. It's really nice. It does, on camera, it doesn't, it's a real deep purple. It's a really, really nice purple. I really, really like it. Safe Craig Cam. How you doing, Craig? Nice to see you. Next one. Oh, why is it up there? This is the Plastic Fantastic by Vandy Vape. This is the Requiem mod. It's 21700, 95 watts, which I'm pleased about. I think that's good. They're not pushing a 21700 too much. Obviously, you can put an 18650 adapter in as well. So yeah, obviously an 18, not getting technical. Up to 28 millimeters on top, which I think is very, very good. But it is Plastic Fantastic Vandy Vape style, which is a bit of a shame because was it the Requiem Squonk Jobby, whatever that was pretty solid, I think. Bogan is turning into Tony Big with all these stubbies. No comment. Next one. Yes, another Bogan Jobby Wobby Woo. Big shout out to Dean, Devil Vapor. This has just been released. Pretty much this is in the stores in the next couple of days. I think it's around the £70 to £80 mark. Dual 21700. It's got this new battery door, which is a lot better than the old one. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Just pre-ordered one in red. Direct. Oh, yeah, because you've got the red Requiem RTA. Nice. I think this Odin V2 is in black, gunmetal, and purple. And if you want to see a review on it, an unbiased review, then Shrek's got one. Shrek's done a review, so go and watch. Or obviously everyone else is starting to pump reviews out. But Shrekky did do a review very early. I think he had a pre-production one as well. He got out very quick. Like I've already shown you, I've got this thing too. I've got 2 batteries and a mod. No, this is the M100S. I think there's been some reviews out of that already. So there's that. Then on for some liquid. First of all, Wick Liquor. This isn't their new flavour, I don't think, or unless it might be. But anyway, they're doing all their branding up. So Wick Liquor have always had very noticeable black and white branding. I think it was like the black and white brand, kind of pretty clear. Now they've gone more, however you want to call it. Anyway, I don't know why. I just saw this and thought, it's news in the vape scene. Wick Liquor, that's the new brand. Last but not least, I'm not legally obliged to do this, but I like to do this because Chefs have got all their short fills are now available. So until now it was all the one shot or bottle shots. Now all the short fill versions of all their flavours. I think there's like 28 different flavours. They're all available on short fills. And they're about £9 at the minute with the 25% off deal. So yeah, there's that as well. Just got Blue Moon, Andy. Nice. Yeah, that is tech. So that's tech done. I'm going to turn my camera on and I hope the technology works. I am thinking of changing things a little bit. I think as the months go on, as the months go on, I really want a table cam right here, so I don't have to move over to there. But it depends. I don't know if we're going to do more of these things. I don't know how many builds and stuff we're going to do going forward. I might introduce builds into this stream, but I don't know. I don't know if they're boring or not. We might do a trial run. What was I going to say before I went over to there? I'll remember later. Okay, let's go. I need to plug a light in as well. Let's put a light in. I also need to move my microphone, which is going to be funny. No, it's not going to be funny. It's not going to be funny a bit. You need a banner and balloons. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying next week. So next week, it's going to go very bright in here all of a sudden and probably mess with my exposure. Next week, 50th show. Woohoo! So I'm trying to plug something in. There you go. Told you it bright. Next week, 50th show. That's really bright. 50th show. I'm very, very pleased. Was it March last year we started this show? Really hard builds that you might struggle with, but very interesting. Okay, we'll do like a dual vertical and a parallel or something. Hopefully having a couple of guests. I have spoken to the guests that I would like to have on the show. They're pretty much all available, but one's going to see how they can get on. So we're going to have some lovely guests on. It's going to be a fairly similar show, the normal kind of show. There is some really good races coming up. I'm going to try and get some more races. I actually just want it to be a race show. I just want to do loads and loads of races. One of these mods, I've got one right here somewhere. One of these awesome Dovpo FCV MVP mods is going to be up for grabs as well. So yes, one's already gone out. So yes, there's going to be some guests. More and guests with a t's. There's going to be guests. I'm not telling you though. You'll see when I do the... I'll probably change the thumbnail or add their names or stuff. So there's some cool guests, including an actual normal person. I don't mean that in a mean way either. I mean someone who is not a caster. A subscriber of the channel is joining us. And I might start making that a thing. I know Metal Vape, for example, has said a couple of times, Gaz, why don't you have subscribers on the stream? And I do want to start doing that. So yeah, this is maybe week 1 of that kind of thing. Anyway, let's go over there. Let's go over there to my table cam with this button here. There you go. Right, next thing I need to do is move my microphone. Kevin! I popped your cherry. Welcome. I have the bags to show. Oh, you want me to show the bags tonight? Well, they're stored safely away, but yeah, I do. Andy Wilkinson sent me some goodies for next week. Okay, so I've already got a couple of... sorry, I'm just changing my microphone position. I have a couple of races planned, and then Andy Wilkinson literally sent me a massive box that was crazily wrapped. Okay, crazily wrapped. And it took me about 10 minutes to get into the damn thing, but eventually I did. And there's 3 or 4 packages of stuff in there. Now I haven't opened them. I could be sneaky and have a look, but I'm not going to. So, but basically we're going to have those races, courtesy of Doppo, Andy Wilkinson, so forth, so on and so forth. And then once we have the race, we'll open it up and see what the heck you're winning. One of which is a DNA mod, apparently. So, very exciting. Very exciting. Anyway, I think I've sorted my microphone out. I think we're all good. You have a face for radio and a voice for mime. Sean, you're lovely, mate. We love Sean. Right, I'm going to try my best to keep my eye on chat. Hello. Here's my fingers. Right, this is going to be fun. This is why I need my table cam where I'm meant to be. Anyway, right. This is my topside duel. Okay. If I remember rightly. Yes. As you can see, I'm at 54,373. If you can hear the breeze, it's because I've got a fan going. Is it annoying? Let me know. So yes, it's okay. It's just a bit beaten up, really. As you can see, it's a bit beaten up. Andy Wilkinson sent me all this stuff. So we've got a new green shell, which is very, very nice. I'm excited to put that on. He also sent me another black shell. I've got a new chip set, which I'm not going to do today, but I have got a new chip. I've basically got enough here to make a topside duel. I've got the battery door bits, which I don't know if I'll change while I'm doing this. We might just whip out the old one and whip in the same old one. I don't know, but that's the kind of battery door kit you get if you need a battery door replacement. I've got another bottle, which I think Ben M will probably be quite interested to see. Battery door. I've got a new butt plug. He sent me a new butt plug. So yes, what we're going to do is pretty much ignore all that kind of stuff. We're just going to take that shell apart and put that shell on, and by the end of it, I should hopefully have that on that, like that. Yeah, you get it? That's the idea. Oh, you're good. You got 6 bowls. What is the heart in chat? I don't know. Massive thanks and thumbs up to Andy. I can't do a heart down here. Andy Wilkinson, you're an absolute star. Thank you for sending this. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to actually do this live where we swap this over. Anyway, don't put a timer on, but it is just gone 9:30. I'm going to have a quick vape. And we're going to get on with this. First thing we do is take the badges out. So I'm going to try and keep an eye on chat as well as we do this. I'm not. I've already said this. I'm not doing. Thanks, Billy. I'm not going to do it the way Andy Wilkinson says. I'm just going to do it the way I look at it and go, yeah. Because I always like things to be as authentic as possible. I'm waffling already. So it looks like if you were doing it at home and you hadn't watched a tutorial, you know, you're going to have the same experience. So we're going to start down here. I'm going to take this screw, which is a... Oh no, it's one of these ones. It's one of these star ones. These ones are star ones. I can't tell you what size, okay? I'm not telling you what bloody size. Do you want me to do some of... I can be clever as well, guys. There you go. Look at that. So I'm going to undo these ones. And I'm going to lose all the screws and just put one screw in to hold the whole thing together. That's basically what you do in engineering, and things still seem to work. And I guarantee Andy Wilkinson was like, no, don't start with that. In fact, I was already missing a screw. I was already missing a screw. Andy Wilkinson, you didn't send me spare screw. Right, I think that contact in there is going to have to come out. But what I'm going to do first is give this a little wiggle and just see what happens. Yeah, so what happens is, obviously I've freed up that section, but that's still pinned down. Okay, so you get to your Phillips, tiny little Phillips screws in here, and we're just going to try and loosen them off. Lovely. And the other one, I used to go out drinking on Friday nights. Look at me now. Oh, Liz, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I think, no, bit more. I wish I had a voice like, who was that painter who used to paint with the crazy hair? There you go, guys. Little disclaimer: whenever you buy it, get a shell from Andy Wilkinson. He'll tell you how to do it. I've lost that screw. Oh, there it is. Okay, still not budging. Now, why would it still not be budging? Oh, look. See there? Oh, shoot. I didn't get an Allen key sorted. Is that the right size? Well, it might be. Yeah. Okay, can you see that okay? Yeah, it was still good. That's why it didn't budge. They come out as well. Oh, wow. They really stick to the bloody Allen. Anyway, that's good. Number 2. They're out. Now, basically, at this point, you want to pull it as hard as you can. No, don't do that. That's out. There you go. It doesn't actually look too grubby in there. Do you know what? I am going to use this one again. Maybe later down the line, I might change the battery doors. I've just lost that little screw. Never mind. But for now, I think we're good. Do you know what? I have lost a screw already. You know the little one? The little tiny little one that does the... Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're good. So we've got a couple of the long ones. I am missing one already. We've got 2 of the silver ones for the front, which I can only find with one there and one there. I'll take that off. You don't want to see that anyway. Right. That's the bottom. That's the bottom out. We'll leave that to one side. So let's do the top. Now the top again has these star heads. I said Allen key. And oh yeah, these are good. There's also 2. There's 2 Phillips up there. I'm not going to touch them yet. I'm going to see if the top section comes off. Obviously, your 510 will be wired into the board somewhere, so that's the interesting bit when we prise that bit apart. Also, I'm interested to see how the whole tube section works. I'm guessing it's in here, so we're actually going to see what that looks like and how it squonks to the 510. So that would be interesting. Torx. Oh, this is a Torx. You can't see, and then the other one's an Allen. Sorry, my terminology. But the other ones are Allen. The ones at the front on the fire below the fire button, the adjustment buttons. And yeah, out of interest, out of curiosity, how much is a new door and shell? Truth be told, when I did my battery door replacement video, I got mine from Legion of Vapors. But I'm guessing if you've got a topside dual and it's still in warranty, you'd probably be speaking to Andy Wilkinson. So, this is going to be dirty. Oh, hello. Oh, hang on. Is it going to go? Oh, wait. We've got button issues. I've got some other things going on. But it went up this far. Will it go? Torx 4. Thanks for that, Andy. That feels like it wants to go, but it's getting stuck there. The button lifts. Lifts? I do feel like it's the button that's stopping it. Oh, wait. No. It looks like that pushes up out there, doesn't it? Oh, yes, it does. There you go. Thank you. Take that out. Take the button out. There we go. We did it. We did it. And obviously, you notice on here you've got a little kind of screen protector. Okay. Now, you're Andy. If you're still around, Andy, I know you're away. No, I'm sweating. I've got a fan in my face. I'm good. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I think to Andy that I don't think £6 for this shell. £6 to do this. Quite, that's so cheap. I have got one here. I don't know if that's a separate purchase. Not the chip, the actual display thingamadoodle, which I'm going to need on the new one. But you could probably, maybe with a little bit of heat, or a little heat gun, you could remove this and then put this on your new shell. Because obviously your new shell doesn't come with one. So, and obviously this is the great thing, right? This is the chips are here. So if you did have a problem, obviously Andy Wilkinson will be happy to sort it out for you. They do. The labour is free if you need replacement parts and you need Andy to do it, but the parts obviously what you've got to pay for, and the postage. I didn't buy this MTL. I was very fortunate that Andy from the Dovpo UK service team sent me all these bits. 7 minutes to get out. Thanks, Ben. Anyway, let's crack on with it then. Okay, so that's that gone. Bye, see you later. I've got on the shelf. Here's the new one. So basically, guys, what you can do everything in reverse order. I would probably advise to clean this up and give it a clean, but that's just going to take me time, so I'm not going to do it. Yeah, you can see there's the new chip. You can see there that red lead goes up to your. Wow, that's interesting, man. Because obviously you've got dual battery, and how does that? Right. This is geeky, but you can't see. Obviously, you got your bottle here that fills up. Then through all this wizardry and magic, it comes up and squonks up your 510. That is magic and wizardry. It's all hidden away, plastic tubing, I guess, inside there. There's quite a sharp angle because your juice is going to come up here. It then must right angle, and then it right angles up again to get to your 510. That's they do peel off as well. Okay, thanks. That's quite interesting. Now this is the fun bit because I've got to slide this back in, and also I've got those contacts a bit grubby as well. And I've got the button and everything else to put in place. So let's slide it in. Now, is there like a rail? Not really. There's not really a rail. But I have got to get the 510. So basically that's like that. Obviously I've got to get the button in. Hey, do you know what? That looks cool already, doesn't it? That takes me back. It was 2019, right? And I'd started the channel, and I'd never squonked, and I never used mesh, so I bought a topside dual, or I got one from a Christmas or a birthday or something. That goes that way, and I bought a topside dual and I bought a profile, and I never used mesh before, and I was basically going to do a written report for eSig1 on vaping on mesh and changing and all that kind of stuff. That was easy. That was lovely. But I didn't do it in the end because I was supposed to do it, but I got massively converted and become a mesh vapor. It become for a long time become a thing. So yeah, and the rest is history. I'm still using the same profile. Now it's not every day, all day I'm on a profile. This is battered and beaten up now. And quite often I'm on a profile on a top side. So that's why it's not like there's many other mods that I'd be interested in changing the shell on. But I just messaged Andy going, Andy, how much is a shell? Because I want to change mine to a green one like I used to have. And he was like, he told me all the prices, and then 2 days later all this stuff arrived. I'm like, Andy, for goodness sake, let me buy something. But Andy's too nice. Now when you are screwing these up, there is a torque setting, and it's 15,000 Newton meters. No, not really. I don't know. But you just nip them all up, opposites. Okay, I'm not teaching how to suck eggs, but just, do it a bit at a time. Okay. How many people are cringing right now? I don't know. But do you know what? This has been very simple. What's the time? Oh, it's been 11 minutes. So I'm not going to be Andy who does this in 15. But to be fair, I think once I've done one or two and I didn't waffle quite as much, I'd probably do okay. Right, I'm just going to give it a little nip up. Buttons pressing, obviously that's still loosey-goosey. That's still loosey-goosey there, but that's all good. We can sort that. Yeah, they're all right. That's lovely. That's lovely. I'm happy with that. I'm excited already. Right, now onto the bottom bit. Now I can already see what partially what the issue is going to be, okay? Because you've got that flapping around, but obviously that clamps. Oh dear, that clamps in here, in this section. So that's going to be tricky to get the screws in place and line up. And I'm sure Andy's sworn doing this a few times. You've obviously got these fire buttons, these adjustment buttons as well. That there you go. There's 50,000 adjustments from puffing. They're supposed to be black. So what we're going to do, first of all, is I'm going to try and line this all up with the door open. To be honest with you, if I was ordering a shell, right, if you're going to be ordering a shell, get a battery door set as well, and just change it while you're at it. Just get it changed, because they do wear down over time, and also see if there's buttons available if yours are worn down. Right, we're gonna. I don't want those buttons to fall out when I do this. So let's do it like that, kind of more like that. You've obviously got the PCB to deal with and you've got to keep the buttons in, because buttons falling out already. See, I knew that was gonna happen. You could probably put a bit of there was originally a bit of double-sided adhesive on here, but I think when I changed the battery door I never had any adhesive to put on, so you could stick something in there. That might budge a little bit and allow me to get the buttons in. This is a bit more fiddly, but we're gonna manage. We can manage. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's just you've got to get over that lip, and you've got to push the board. This is a bit fiddly to do. Can you guys see it? Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna. There's probably a knack to this, and we'll figure it out in about an hour. Oh, got it. Okay, it just goes. Basically, guys, my advice: brute force. That'd be a good shout if I'd thought of that, because that little contact is in the wrong position. I'm going to try and be clever. Oh, we can do this, Sean. A bit of Sean, that would have been a good idea, actually. I think looking at it would be the blowy bit. The most awkward bit is the blowy bit. I need that to go across there, but every time I push it just springs back into the wrong place. Yeah, but hold on. Oh, look at that. That was brilliant. Right, now you've got to very carefully pop these screws in and make sure it bites on that little, I don't know what it's made of, that little thingamadoodle, which is probably not going to work. Usually when you do these kind of things, right, you're very quiet, in a quiet area, and if your missus speaks to you, you go away, I'm busy, I'm concentrating. But I've got to do it in front of you guys. Can you see that okay? Probably not, probably all blurry. Has it got, yes, bit, it caught it. Oh, look at that. Do you know, that's not too bad, okay? It's a little bit fiddly, but a little bit of patience, probably like Sean suggested. But, don't you hate when that happens? Stupid screw. Try and start the screws in that contact before you actually put everything in place. Oh, these stupid little screws go on there, and then I stick them. You have to stick your tongue out when you do these kind of things. It makes you concentrate more. Very important that you're tongued out and you're really concentrating. Okay, so now what we've got to do is put them screws on, and we're nearly there. I'm gonna have a. Oh, that's awesome. I have a 4-year-old asking why Bluey isn't playing properly on Netflix. What? I can't forget as well those two Allen screws at the front. But first thing we do is put in the 3 out of the 4 that I've got for the battery door base. So that one goes. And let's get one started so it all stays in bloody place. I think I'm near I must be near the 20-minute mark. Well, I'm pretty pleased with that. Let's nip that up a little bit. Get these other ones in. I'll do the 2 back ones. See, I'm missing one. So I have to, and I couldn't tell you for the life of me the specification on that screw and what it's supposed to be. I'm going to put the 2 at the back because that's where the door does all the flapping. And where things flap, if something's flappy, you really want to support it so it doesn't flap as much. That one at the front hasn't got a screw in it, okay, but it's clamped pretty well by those three. Obviously I need to put the battery, the bottle in there and all that, and I've got to do these 2 screws before I forget, and hopefully, oh, and obviously I've got the cover thing to put on as well. But what I'll do before I go that wild, I'm going to definitely put some batteries in it and make sure it's working. Let me just check chat. I think me and you should have a shell off. Well, Andy, I have to be honest, I wouldn't say I'm confident, but what I would say is this has been a little bit, 110 newton meters, a little bit, oh hello, I've got an issue. Spoke too soon. It has been a tiny bit easier than I thought. That one's not going. So why is that not going? It's because I tightened this one up too much, probably. There's no movement on it. Oh, I'm using the wrong screwdriver as well. That's that's better. There you go. Well, that's gone now. I'm on 17. What minutes? Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, let's try it, shall we? Have I forgotten anything? I've got no screws left. I've just got the cover to put on in a minute. That one's negative. That one's positive. Moment of truth. Battery door's wobbly as anything. Key lock. Oh, hello. My buttons are solid. Hold on. Key unlocked. I broke it. Oh, I've just loosened them a tiny bit and it works. What does that mean? Let's put this on here. I don't know what happened then. I've just loosened them a little bit. Yay, we got vapors. It works, guys. There you go. Let's quickly get the bottle in because that's the fun bit. That makes it all complete and done. I've probably got liquid all over the... Where have I put the bottle? I had it just here and I've lost it. What do I do with it? I put it somewhere secret. Oh, I know where I put it. I put it somewhere where I wouldn't drop it. Yeah, I done it. Oh, that's all grubby. I go like that. That goes in there like that. I'm sorry about the e-liquid, but you know, we all love a bit of moistness when we're changing mods. I've now got e-liquid on the new shell. Come on, screw up. There you go. Thank you very much. I think, guys, I think we've done it in not Andy Wilkinson speeds, but I'm pretty happy with that. There you go, folks. Thank you very much, Gary. I'm very impressed with that. I'm very pleased. That was much easier than thought. So there's the old shell, all battered and beaten up. You've been a true friend. Obviously, I've got to put this cover on now, and I've got grubby fingers. But it comes with a nice 3M jobby wobby woo. So you peel that off. Peel, little peely there. Little peely wheel, and then you've got to line that up. Thank you, SG. That was not bad at all. There you go. I'm pleased with that. Andy Wilkinson, you're an absolute star. That was not too bad, guys. If you are going to attempt this thing, you've seen if I can do it, you can do it. Big love, Simple Vape. That was not too bad at all. So I'm very quickly going to obviously jig around back to normal view. I shouldn't call it normal view. That's copyrighted, isn't it? When I say normal view. There you go, folks. Who preferred the black to the green? I really like that green. I know it's not perfectly matchy, but I just always loved my green mod. It's lovely to have one back. Right, let's get back to normalness. You can stay there with that for a minute while I sort this out. That was fun. That was good. Well, I hope you found that helpful and useful, and maybe you're going to do it yourself. I don't know how many shells Andy Wilkinson has available. You'll have to ask him if you're interested in doing that with your own Topside. I don't know if it's just the dual or whether you can get the single as well. So again, you'll have to speak to Andy. I'm just putting my microphone in its original place. Thanks, Ben. That was not too bad. But the changing the chipset itself, changing the chip, probably a whole nother story. That I don't know whether soldering's required. Maybe we'll have a look at that. I might speak to Andy Wilkinson and maybe, thank you, Andy, maybe one week we'll talk about that and I'll change the chip, because my original Topside got up to 80,000 puffs, Right, let's see if we can do this at the same time. You ready, guys? 3, 2, 1. Oh, nearly got it. Nearly. Anyway, I'm back. There you go, folks. Where'd I put it? I left it over there, didn't I? That wasn't too bad. It's been 83 years. There you go. Very, very good. Squonky donkey. That looks so fresh. And for what it actually costs, that's really good. I don't know what colours are available. You can only see 2 different shades of blue. It looks different than black metal, mate, bless you. The non-matchiness. Yeah, perhaps I should put... I do have a black black profile, which would obviously be much better on there. Works perfectly. The only thing I'd be interested in, Andy, I'll ask you about this, just unscrewing the 2 Allen nuts just slightly makes the adjustment buttons work, but when I tightened it up too much, it clamped it, I guess, and then the adjustment buttons wouldn't work. So I don't know why that is. Weird. Green mongrel. Oh, it's tricky finding green anything. Black profile, I get it, Jackie. I'm with you on that. Right, let's do some races, shall we? Yeah. Thanks for watching that, guys. I hope that was interesting. It's just stupid. I don't know. Something a bit different. We don't do that. Let's cross over to the race. Sam M, that's a great idea. What if I did like a... I mean, I'm not much of an expert, but I could just sand it down and polish it and have a chrome one. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the shell. So I could do something with it. Yeah. How you doing, Aaron? Aaron, we were talking about you earlier and we did the whole New Zealand thing. So, yes, that was good. And look, Aaron, I just changed the shell. Look, it looks nice, doesn't it? Send it to Oscar. That's a great idea. Yeah, we could do that. And then we could build it with the new chip that Andy sent me. And then we could do a giveaway for a cool Topside FCV edition. Let's do some races. I keep waffling. Is that going to work? Yeah, it still works. Cool. You don't see me, but that's a good thing. So 65 of you, 65 entries. You're going to get your hands on the winner, should I say. The winner's going to get their hands on some wonderful Shy Tots goodies, which I've been reviewing. Jane from Shy Tots sent me when we first done the deal and we signed the contract. we met up and I was signed by Shy Tots Football Club. She sent me a couple of bottles and I tried them out and I reviewed them, and then about a week later a load more arrived. So I've slowly been going through reviewing them. I haven't had a problem with any of them. They've all been pretty decent. Obviously not all to my taste or your taste, and some of them I've kind of said that, this isn't an all-day for me, or this isn't one I'd vape regularly. But the recent one, the bourbon cream, again, it wasn't like an all-dayer, like, I need this in my life every day. But it's just a good flavour. It's just a decent flavour. And all the Shy Tot stuff I've tried so far that's been the case. So, yes. Anyway, 2 minutes, because motorbikes need more time for races. I can't have a motorbike race for a minute. That's not fun. 8 likes. What are you guys doing? 8 likes. 8 likes. Really? Come on, please hit the like button. I don't know why. Apparently, algorithmically, it does something, but I don't know what it does. But yeah, apparently it does something. Anyway, 2 minutes on the clock. There's everyone's names. I think I've got everyone. Yes, I didn't forget you, Faxi. We'll put the music on because I don't know what the sound's gonna be like. Might be overly loud. But anyway, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. Oh wow, it's like proper classic, like motorbike Formula 1 racing. You can over tighten the plus minus buttons. Thanks, Andy. Hope you're having a nice break, Andy. So we've got a bit of a battle going on. In this race. Sean's up the front there. Amy Maguire. Sandy's up there. Steve's looking good. Craig Chambers, you near the front there, mate. Andy Clark, Sam Gunn, Sean Morris. Meant to be 2 hours. Sorry about that, Sean. Thank you for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. You got a pink bike, have you, Rob? You got a nice pink bike. Lovely. Metal Vape's in the lead. Meow. Jackie's up there as well with a hat. Jackie, you're riding one-handed. That's naughty. Cicero's looking good. Ian Campbell's near the front. Mark H has caught up with everyone. Greg Beggy at the bottom there looking good. Yeah, Stuart. just some of you are at the bar by the looks of things. Paul Dolling's catching up. There's Debbie Bryce catching up as well. Craig Campbell speeding up to the front. Macaulay Goodwood there as well. Sorry, Symbol Vape Buddy, you've got to be on the FlatCap group on Facebook. Then you can sign up for the race. Aiden's up there. Faxy's got a lovely pink bike with white wheels. That's a good one. It's just changed then. We've got 17 seconds left to go. Debbie Bryce is in the lead. Craig Campbell's up there. Cicero's up there. Faxy's still looking very good in his pink motorbike, number 58, right at the top there. We've got 10 seconds left to go, and Faxy's still holding a second place. Manager's up the top, they're creeping up. Ollie Maguire also creeping up. Amy Maguire's in the race as well as Ollie Maguire. No, quick change there by Craig Brown. Craig Brown takes first place. Massive congratulations to Craig Gomez Brown. Well done, Craig. Yay! I'm not sure if the actual Craig is in. Oh, there you are. Yes, Craig. Well done, Craig. Congrats, Craig. You're in chat. Craig, buddy, please send me a message on, I don't know, any social media you like, or you can email me at, I'll get my keyboard out, flatcapvapor@gmail.com. Craig, please either email me or message me on social medias. I'll send you details on Shy Tots. And I don't know how you'll do things, but Shy Tots are very nice. They might send you the menu and you choose what you like, or they might just send you random stuff. But yes, I agree with you there, Lizzie. It's amazing stuff. So well done. Huge thank you to Shy Tots. That one there. Thanks, Shy Tots. Really appreciate it. And massive congrats to Craig. Yay! Thank you, Jane. Thank you. Really appreciate it. That was an interesting race. I thought Faxy was going to get it for a while, and then Ollie Maguire kept up. I'll be releasing a highlights video of that race with different camera angles, so you can see it from. No, not really. Anyway, we're going to call it night because we're already past the time. Proper Calls are on live now, so go and check them out. First of all, huge thanks to Andy Wilkinson. I really appreciate you sending me. Look at that. That is great. Look at that. If Gem's still in chat, she'll be loving this because it'll remind her of the olden days. 2019, the last time I had a green topside. So yeah, I'm really going to enjoy using this now for another 50,000 puffs until I destroy the shell and need to do it again. Huge thanks to all of you for joining me. Really appreciate it. It feels like it's been a couple of weeks. Next week is the 50th show. It probably will be extended. We're going to have some guests. One of the normal people. No, I'm joking, normal people. One of the subscribers of the channel is going to be on as well. I'm really excited to have them on. They're great support of the channel, great support of vaping in general in the UK, and there's some really decent guests on as well. It's going to be a nice just kind of chat, and it'd be nice to have a few people on the screen, not just my face. So yeah, have a wonderful weekend. Stay hydrated. It's going to be hot. Huge thanks to everyone. Well done to Craig Brown, and massive thanks to Shy Tots as well for sponsoring this week's race and just being awesome. It's been great. Review-wise, yeah, there's loads of stuff coming up. We've been pretty busy, which is all good. Have a great weekend, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye. I keep forgetting to press a button. See you later, everyone. Take it easy. And listen to the cooling, calm music that you get every time you have to make a bloody phone call to a company. And you get this stupid hold music. Thank you, Matthew Smith. Yeah, I hope that was interesting enough and not too boring. Yeah. Thanks, Bunny. Thanks, Ben. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Frog Prince. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Sean. Yeah, take it easy, everyone. Have a nice weekend, as best you can. Ciao, MTL. Thanks, Jem. Night, Craig. Your call is important to us. Catch you later, everyone. Bye.